Original post. September 23rd, 2024. I got a DNA test done years ago. My brother recently got one done from the same manufacturer. We only share 25% DNA. We also have different ethnicity percentages, which just solidified this to me. No, our test didn't get mixed up, because the ethnicity from our mother's side is the same. It's just the father's side. Either him or I are an affair baby, and we don't know who. Our father, the one who raised both of us, is dead. We both grieved his loss. Knowing one of us still has a father is insane. He said he wants to confront our mother, but I honestly don't. The man who raised me is my father, when I'm his or not. I'm just so upset that this is how we had to find out, and our mother willing both let us do DNA test knowing the results would be different. I'm just so confused and hurt. ETA. As I said in the comments, my brother plans on confronting my mother tonight. I'm staying neutral because at the end of the day, I honestly could care less who my father was. My mother was my everything. My father wasn't the best, and if I'm an AC, Edic, if my bio father would even want to know me now that I'm an adult. I kinda do want to know at the end of the day, but it doesn't really change who I am. My brother is handling the news differently, and that's cool. I think it's because he also didn't have a great relationship with our father, and maybe deep down he hopes that's why. I don't know. But yeah. I'll update as anything shocking happens tonight. If not, it's just, hey. Relevant comments. Oopie, when told, maybe it's best not seek a possible biodad. Even if my possible biodad is a halfway decent guy, it's just be so awkward. Like I said, I've already been raised and grieved the death of my father, biology or not. Even if I'm an AC, my father is dead. At the most, I feel I'd be able to have a friendship or camaraderie with any other person that would be a parent. It took late in life for him to be a parental figure to me. If I had a different father and he wanted to be part of my life, I would never shut him out. But I'm not going to be optimistic. I'm not going to jump to the convoy that it's some man who would want to be my father and is ready to make up for lost time, because there's a big chance it's not even the case. I'm just being realistic, and the realism is that one, I may not even be the affair. It could be my brother, and it wouldn't involve me at all. 2. It's some one-night stand my mother had when desperate and alone, and she barely even knew the guy, let alone know how to contact him. 3. It's someone we may know. He knows about my and when how I was conceived, and just doesn't want to be involved. Either way, it's not that big of a deal to me. Any outcome will not change my life views or who I was raised to be. OP on her dad. My dad was actually a pretty good parent to me even after the divorce. I was a total daddy's girl as a child, and as a teenager, he was the fun Disney dad. I wanted for nothing. He cooked me great meals, took me to the beach to find beach glass, took me to do whatever I wanted. Like I said previously, I didn't learn until I was an adult about what a scumbag he was. He wasn't paying child support the entire time, went to jail once because of that, and was in extreme debt. So much that he just left with essentials one day and never came back. He was scamming his friends, his boss, and coworkers, and had a serious gambling addiction. My mother obviously shielded me from most of this because I was a child, but she told me everything she knew once I found out myself, because at the end of the day, he was still being a good father to me. My brother, on the other hand, he's the one who suffered most. My brother is neurodivergent and was abused by my dad as well. My brother was also used as a pawn in my parents' divorce. My father let him live with him, not go to school, and do whatever he wanted. My brother barely graduated high school and is working shitty jobs to support his family because he didn't learn any skills to assist him in getting a job. My father also kicked him out the second he wasn't of use anymore to him, so he has abandonment issues on top of everything else. I don't think the differential treatment was biology related, but more of the fact that my father didn't want any more children. My brother being alive obviously made him very upset, but by the time I was born, he obviously accepted that he's a father again, and he couldn't do anything about it. When told to take a new test, it's already pretty tough to deny since our maternal DNA is exactly the same, just not our paternal. I also don't want to waste more money on this than I want to. At the end of the day, I still love my mother and would never hold anything against her. I'm not even the one who plans on confronting her, my brother is.